Hi, and how are you doing? Welcome to Doddle. In this very short tutorial, I'm going to show you how to add a client, create tasks, and assign those tasks to the client. We're also going to show you what the client screen looks like from their end. Before we do that, I'm going to quickly show you about the navigation. Now, the grey area at the top, the two-tone grey area, is your navigation panel. On the left-hand side, you have the home button with the clicky fingers. Next to that is your list of clients. So the more clients you have, the entire list will drop down here. To add a new client, it's very, very simple. Guess which button that is. And once you are in a client, that's where you create the tasks. Now it's key to remember, tasks are grouped by client. Now we're going to go ahead and go straight into it and add a new client. And that's as simple as it is. Put the client name in and add it. Now once you do that, it's going to take you to a CRM page where you can add the details of that client. Now I'm not going to physically add one now because I've got one set up for this demonstration. So we're just going to go straight into a client which I've aptly called Pink Panther. Now as you can see, this is going to take you straight to the CRM. Now in the CRM, you can add the contact details, including the email address, the contact phone number, and any conversations that you've had with this particular client. Now we're going to go straight ahead to the task button here. Now I've already created 3 tasks for this client. So your client has got to create a 5-point plan for company ethos, discuss growth options with your team, and read this book. Now each one of these individual boards, they're draggable and you can move them to the different sections. You can click in them and it will take you to that particular task. And you can also have a conversation once you've assigned the client, which you do so by clicking here, and you can have a conversation with that client within the board. Now, that is pretty much it in terms of adding a client and adding a task. If you want to add more tasks, the plus button. If you want to create an additional client, you click the new client button. It really is an absolute doddle. Now before you go though, we're going to show you what it looks like on the client screen. So we're going to flip over to here. So when your client, when you have added them to your process and you've sent them an email with the link to register, this is the screen that they'll get. So they're going to have their to-do list which you've set them. As you can see, we've got the read the book, we discuss growth options with your team, and the create the 5-point plan for your company ethos. Now these again are clickable. We can have the conversations in here. You might have to ignore this because I've already been playing with this, so they can talk back. And when you have done it, you can just mark it as done, or the client marks it as done, and it goes into the done section. You get the update of that. The communication channel is nice and clear, and everyone's a winner. Hopefully, you'll find that using Doddle is a doddle. See you in a bit, guys.